Well, kia ora koutou everyone, welcome to Wellington and welcome to this conference, and can I just express my thanks to Gen-i for their kind invitation for me to come and just have a few brief words with you at the start of the conference. The theme of this conference, I think, is a particularly important one. How do we engage business in the world that is ICT? How do we wake up as businesses to the opportunities and the demands that are coming at us in this sector? And let me tell you that as a government, we are incredibly committed to New Zealand's technology future, because we see technology as the way for New Zealand to compete locally, domestically and around the world on the same footing of anyone, anytime, anywhere. And for a little country at the bottom of the world that makes its living with trading, a little country that has a small population spread over a large country, the only way we can really do those things is through harnessing the power of technology. So as a government, we've invested around $1.6 billion in our fibre rollout programs, our ultra-fast broadband program and our rural broadband initiative. And this year we're working on the auction of the 4G digital dividend spectrum. And both of those things are transformational in terms of New Zealand technology. But by themselves, they are just the architecture, they're just the highway. And the real gain to New Zealand is what we do with those technologies. And let me tell you that the early indications are that business is a little bit slow to wake up to some of this. We have the 9th highest internet usage in the world, well ahead of Australia and the UK and some of the other countries we benchmark with. We have 80% of New Zealanders, according to the latest MYOB study, indicating that they buy goods online and they want to carry out their business online. Yet we only have around 30% of New Zealand businesses that even have an online presence. 60% of the businesses surveyed suggest that they didn't see value in a website. We have only 14% using cloud-based services and only about 18% who are considering themselves early adopters of technology. So let me be really clear with you. This is where your customers are and it's where they expect you to be. And we all have to start to embrace those changes in technology. The rollout of both of those programs that the government is behind are progressing well. So by December of last year, we had around 134,000 homes able to access ultra-fast broadband. By June of this year, it's going to be well into the sort of 250,000 plus. And of course, over the next few years, the rollout will be completed. And increasingly, we are going to see New Zealanders want to engage with you through technology, meeting them where they're at, whether it's through their smartphones, through their computers, through their iPads and devices. We know that mobile data particularly is the big growth area. And over 2011 alone, we saw a third increase by a third in the amount of people accessing their data through mobile channels. That's why the 4G auction that's coming up later this year, that's going to allow mobile data downloads of speeds equivalent to ultra-fast broadband, is going to be absolutely critical. And it's why you're seeing such a growth in the mobile, where you are, really when you are, smartphone, iPad type technology. So I think this conference is timely. It's certainly something that we as a government are very keen to see New Zealanders embrace the opportunities that technology presents to them. And I'm very happy to welcome you all here and officially open your conference. Thank you.